Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, of course, what we call Cruising with a Case Handler. I am David Squeeze Annakie. It's yet another day. It's yet another dawn. And I'm here with the personal injury attorney, the most celebrated one in our community. His name is Adam Handler. Welcome to the show right here on 93.5 WVIP FM and also on Facebook, my page, David Squeeze Annakie. I'm the broadcaster. And of course, the attorney's page, that is the case handler. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for tuning in. With that said, Adam Handler, welcome to the show. How are you? I love the suit. That's all I got to say.
You got to look good to feel good, right? And if you look good, people may think you're good. So
that's what
you got to keep up appearances.
That's what she said.
Don't get me started with that. That's what she said. Because half the things people say in my office, I follow up with that's what she said. But I want to wish you, I'll tell you something that she didn't say. Happy anniversary, Squeeze. Today is our one month anniversary.
Wow, man, dude,
when you're the married father of 3 girls, you got to keep track of dates. That's the rule.
Are you getting
keeps you out of the doghouse? But yes, we started this experiment January 27th, and we've been cruising ever since. The calls have been coming in. People have been saving the number. We've been closing out millions of dollars of cases in that month, and with God's will, we'll continue to have a wonderful 2020.
That's beautiful, man. Once again, folks, if you're wondering what we're talking about personal injury. We're talking about if you get into an automobile accident, slip and fall, medical malpractice, a construction accident, any accident that you get in, you need this attorney. And that's the reason why we have carved out this section of our programming entitled Cruising with the Case Handler. And he's your case handler. Make sure you tune in each and every single weekday morning right here on Facebook, right here on 93.5, right here in our atmosphere that we call Cruising with a Case Handler, and we talk about cases. So what brings about that wonderful, beautiful, phenomenal suit that you're wearing, Mr. Adam Handler, my personal injury attorney?
Heading to Long Island City, Queens. We have a big case on. In that court, I have a passenger in a vehicle that was involved in an accident. Both the car that she was in and the other vehicle, both had stop signs, both ignored the stop signs. Can you believe it? They both had a stop sign. They both ignored the stop sign, and they had an accident right in the center of the intersection. As a result of the accident, my client had injuries to her neck, her back, and her shoulder. She's already required a surgery to her shoulder, a surgery to her back. This is a big case. And when the insurance company is only offering you $85,000, you got to come out guns blazing. So it's not the trial today, but I do expect this case will go to trial sometime late spring, early summer. And we just have to iron out a few last minute details today in court. But every single victory is a win in the bigger battle. And that battle is making sure that she gets as much money as possible for this case, because it can never be reopened for her. She's got one shot. She trusted the case handler team, and we've got to come through for her.
What is it like, Adam? I mean, dealing with clients who are out of status. They have no status here in the United States, and you're handling their case when it comes to personal injury. I need for you to talk a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't really handle them much differently because, first of all, it doesn't make a difference to me whether you're here legally or illegally or in status or out of status, however you want to phrase it. I never like saying that somebody's illegal. How can a human being be illegal, right? I hated that term. I like to say out of status. And if you're out of status, listen, we maybe have to treat it a little bit more carefully, just because we never really want you in a position where you could possibly face, deportation, so, we just have to be mindful. And what we do, first of all, is look at your case, your immigration case. My partners handle immigration. We look at your immigration case and see if there's anything possibly we can do to protect you. Are you here again, you'd be not out of status, but if your visa is about to expire, maybe do we have to extend it? If you're out of status, can we, file something to change that? But we treat it basically the same. We'll definitely advise you of what the risks are. And that starts with that initial phone call to 911. I can't imagine being an out of status immigrant, fearing any sort of involvement with the police or any kind of authority, having to get into an accident, and having to call 911. That must be very frightening, especially if maybe you don't have a driver's license or a valid driver's license. But I got to tell you, Squeeze, I've been doing this for 17 years, and I've been working with the Caribbean community for 15 years, a little over 15 years. And you know
Right.
that because we've been working together.
Uh-huh.
I have yet, knock on wood, yet to have come across a single instance in which the immigration status ever came into play. One time I can think of, we were at trial and they wanted to bring it up to the jury, and we made a motion to limit those questioning, and the judge granted it. The judge says, there's no way in hell that you are going to ask this plaintiff that you injured what her immigration status is in front of the jury, because that has nothing to do with the merits of the case. All it's going to do is try to prejudice the plaintiff, the injured victim, into getting recovery. And you're not going to ask those questions because it has nothing to do with her right to recover. So never have I come across a situation that we had to, run away from ICE or Homeland Security or anything like that. But then again, times are changing, and I can't guarantee anything, but I can guarantee you that we will fully evaluate and represent you in every way possible to keep you safe.
Well, the good thing about it also, Adam Handler, Mr. Case Handler, your case handler, folks, is also that your firm handles immigration. That's one of the good things also about your firm, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico, and now you as a partner. That is great. God forbid that comes up, you handle it. But you are right. I have never heard of you, speak and say on any kind of immigration issue that you've encountered with any of the cases where it was a problem. So I've got to say, great job, wonderful job that you have been doing. And I do believe in, of course, the justice system as far as taking care of people who are here regardless of their status. So once again, people, if you're just joining us, I would like for you all to, call this number that I'm about to give. I'm going to be speaking a little bit about his website. That's the case handler, Adam Handler, your personal injury attorney. Call this number now. The number to reach the attorney at, the number to store in your phone right now, okay, is 1-844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Give the case handler a call. The case handler will deal with any kind of automobile accident. Once again, we repeat ourselves, but the slip and fall, the medical malpractice, the construction accident, I can't stress enough about that. The construction accident. Anyone out there that gets hurt in a construction accident, please give them the number for Adam Handler, your case handler. All right? Store the number. Dial the number now, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Let's go to your website, Adam.
Yep.
And we've got Curtis here on your website. By the way, folks, if you're watching this on Facebook, you'll see I typed in thecasehandler.com and I'm sharing the page. It says here, Brooklyn Rear End Collision Lawyer Review, which is the client's name is Curtis. And Curtis says, the case handler team did a wonderful job. I was with another firm for about 5 to 6 months, and I didn't have a good experience at all. Everything that was done by Adam's team was done well, and I have already sent people there because of how good Adam's team at Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico are. This is the best firm in town. Curtis from Brooklyn said that. His settlement was $450,000. $415,000. That's $415,000. But the part that I want to focus on, Mr. Case Handler, Adam Handler, is the part where he says he was with another firm. And I want to talk about that. That is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, I say to every one of you tuning into this program that you need to choose an attorney who has experience. And Adam has been doing it for well over 15 years within this community, okay, the immigrant community, on this station, okay, and beyond. This gentleman decided to switch firms and come to Adam Handler. So that's the reason why you need to choose experience. Who are you going to call? Case Handler. So dial the number 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Adam, you want to expand a little bit on this case, on this Curtis from Brooklyn settlement of $415,000? What happened on March 20th? I think, is he around? Adam, are you there? Is he in a dead spot?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I hit that dead spot. You with me, brother?
Yeah, I'm with you. I said, wow,
it's amazing. It's the same place. For everybody listening, I mean, listen, we try to give the information we have to entertain. There's this one hill that I have to drive down every morning, and I don't care if I'm on the phone with Squeeze with 100,000 listeners or on the phone with my grandmother, right, Nana. It's the dead spot, and for like 30 seconds, you can't hear anything I'm saying, but I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. So Curtis came to us from another. He came to us from another firm. He was really unhappy. He had no idea what was going on with this case. He was getting letters in the mail that his medical bills were unpaid, and his lawyers kept telling him that, yeah, maybe we can get you $25,000 a settlement on the case, because the insurance company for the vehicle, it was a rental vehicle, only had $25,000. So we took the case over, and the first thing we did was try to figure out how much insurance there was to cover this case. You know, we always like to know what we're dealing with and how much possibly we could go after for the client. Matthew and I worked on this case, and Matthew actually discovered himself that the driver of this vehicle was working at the time. He was doing some sort of consulting work and had rented that vehicle to go meet with a client. Now, why is that important? It's important because the law of New York and the law of New Jersey says that if an employer is responsible for the negligence of the employee. So if any employee out there does something negligent in the course of their duties, it doesn't mean if they're driving home and they get into an accident, but in the course of their duties, whether they're delivering a pizza, a package, whether they're going to meet a client, if they're negligent, the employer is responsible. And then not only can you go after the insurance of the vehicle, but you can go after the insurance of the employee. So it was a huge, huge revelation that we had in the case. And we turned a possible $25,000 case into a case in which we were able to get $415,000 just by doing the proper research, just by knowing what you're doing. This other firm had little idea what they're doing. They get a case, they settle a case, they move on to the next one. They get a case, they settle a case, they move on to the next one, almost like an assembly line. And they're collecting fees this entire time. But you know what? Every single case they resolve and push to the side after they're done is now a closed case. And there's nothing those people can ever do to reopen it. So he made a very, very smart decision early on to switch attorneys. You know, I wish he would have come to us from the very beginning, because maybe we could have worked a little quicker than we were able to. But you know what? He smartened up during the course of his case, came to our team, and, you know, is extremely happy. You hear what he said. That's a testimonial. Those aren't my words. That's a real guy with a real problem that made the decision to switch to us. And now he's saying, you know, that he thinks we're the best in the city.
Let me read it again. Let me read it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Curtis was a client that went to the law firm, okay? Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico with Adam Handler, your case handler. It says here from Curtis, the case handler team did a wonderful job. I was with another firm for about 5 to 6 months, and I didn't have good experience at all. Everything that was done by Adam's team was done well, and I've already sent people there because of how good Adam's team at PPID are. This is the best firm in town. Came from Curtis. Curtis from Brooklyn, $415,000. That's a wonderful settlement. And congratulations, Curtis. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we talk about each and every single morning. Adam Handler, your case handler. Call him right now. I'm going to give out the number, then I'm going to let him take some calls if he wants to. He's cruising in his car, but he's got that speakerphone thingy-majig. All right? So call him right now. The number to call, dial the number, let it ring 15, 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I ask of you. So this way, he knows you're storing the number. This way, he stores your number also, not just you storing his number. The number to call right now is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. If you are in an automobile accident, slip and fall, medical malpractice, construction accident, any accident, you need to reach out to this attorney once you have sought help from 911, but you got to call this number afterwards. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Adam Handler, going to let you rock that beautiful suit that you have. I salute you. And I don't want to say good luck because you never need it. You are just good at what you do because of your depth, your experience, your knowledge, just like you did for Curtis, who switched from another law firm to your firm. I know you're going to do a great job for your clients who are listening right now and potential clients. Once again, all they need to do is store the number 844-774-3529. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an attorney advertisement brought to you by the law firm of Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. We must remind you that prior results do not guarantee similar outcome. But if I were anyone on this station, listening to this station, okay, I would choose Adam Handler because of his depth, his experience, his knowledge, a third-generation attorney. He's great. He's good. Adam, thank you so much, man. All right?
Appreciate the endorsement. Appreciate the confidence in me. And as I've said to you and everybody else on this station that's endorsed me, I will not let you down. You have my word. I will fight for every single person that calls me, based on your referrals. And I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your case handler, Adam Handler. Thank you so much, Adam. We'll catch up and speak with you later.
Take care, brother.
All right.